Well, hello there, Coffee Time friends. How you doing? It's Friday night, party night. Anything can happen here. Just gets wild and out of control. Welcome to Coffee Time with John and Momma. In case you don't know who we are, we've got several new people. And just want to welcome you into our kitchen. We're having something that we hardly ever have by itself, but tonight, Mama wasn't that hungry, I wasn't that hungry, we wanted to eat a little something, so we decided we was having a loaded baked potato. Not two, just one. We're just going to split one and just, you know. And here, Mama, let me tell you, Mama has been at it today. She drove today for the first time since August. Tell them what you did, Mama.
I drove today.
If you'd have colored a picture today, I'd put it on the refrigerator.
I would have colored you one if I'd have thought you would have.
Tell them what all you done.
I went to the bank, post office, and grocery shopping. All by myself for the first time in...
Since August sometime.
Well, I probably didn't do it by myself in August much, because that's going to
No,
start
that's
really
true.
up.
It's probably July.
It's been almost a year.
Soon be a year. But I protested.
Oh, I had to stand my ground.
I said, Mama, I'll let you drive me to town. You've not driven. Like if I'm out for a week, sometimes in the past when we've gone on cruises or something, I don't get to drive for a week. I come home, it's a little disorienting. I said, Mama, you've not driven much in a year. Let's give it. She goes, nope, I'm feeling good today and I'm going. Such a defiant teenager attitude. I was fully confident in her and I knew she could do it. But she did go to the grocery store and she did find a Vidalia onion. These are the sweet Vidalia onions and they were on sale 2 packs for $2.
$4.
$4. Two for $4. And she picked us up some and I was glad. So I can tell that's a Vidalia. I'm going to put a little bit on my tater. You may not.
No.
You could if you want. You can do a little bitty thin slice for you.
No.
She said, forget it. I ain't interested in none of that foolishness. I ain't interested in none of that foolishness. I have probably something going to surprise some of y'all, but I've had a long-lasting relationship with this dish right here. What is this? That's chili. Is this my homemade or Mama's homemade? Absolutely not. This is a can of Armour Original. Yeah, I love it. I do. When I was a child, I was a latchkey kid. Daddy worked till 6, Mama worked 4:30, and I got off at 3. So I would come home, 10, 11, 12, those years, 13, I don't know how long it was. And I would come on in, and I was allowed, of course, to fix sandwiches. And if I felt like I just had to cook before Mama would get home, I was allowed. There was one bowl I knew was microwave safe. That was back when we weren't as microwave savvy, and we probably just got our first microwave. That's good. Here's the knife. And we probably just got our first microwave. And we knew there was I knew there were certain dishes that would go in, and back then it wasn't like it is now. Or at least it wasn't in this house. We didn't just throw anything in there. You threw only the ones that Mama said was microwave safe. So I knew which bowl I could use. And I could use the can opener. And I could fix me some chili and put some cheese on it and eat it with Fritos. And that's what I would do when I come home from school if I was so hungry. Sometimes I wasn't and I didn't. But a lot of times that was a snack. And I always loved Armour. Oh, there's a big old dark ugly in the middle. But not too bad, really. But I didn't do that too often.
This littler one.
But I did know how to do it, didn't I, Mama?
Yeah, you could do it.
And I would say, I made me some chili. First, it was a big deal. Then it wasn't such a big deal. And go ahead and doctor it, Mama. Butter it. You want me to slice it up for you?
No.
She says, I drive to town now and get my groceries, do my banking. I really don't need you that much. You want this?
Yeah.
And I could do that chili. Wasn't long after that Granny, maybe before that Granny moved in with us, and I wasn't no longer a latchkey kid. Maybe I was 9 and 10 back in the latchkey years. When did Granny move in with us?
I don't remember.
Anyhow, there was just a few years that I came home and come in by myself. Had my own key on my own keychain in my pocket. Now that was fancy.
You thought you was something in.
Anyway, that's what I did. And armored chili, and I love the taste of it. Now it don't taste like ours. I don't want it instead of ours. I don't want it on a cold winter night. Unless I had to. But as a rule, when I think about a loaded baked potato, I think about a little armored chili on it. You all may not like that. You may want to make your own homemade.
She was so
And you do that. Mama put a little bit of her salt on hers, and I'm going to do the same. And I'm going to put a touch of garlic powder, just because I can, really. And it's 365 organic, so I like it. So this is what we call loaded. Now, I know, and Mama, I didn't do any tomatoes.
No, that's all right. I'll just send help this.
I think I'm going to get a tomato, though. Because I want onion and tomato together. Okay. Let's grab this one. I've got some vine ripes here. Can you believe it? No, not out of the garden. Don't get your hopes up that high. These are vine ripe right out of the store. I have seen a few, well, let's call them probably,
What? Greenhouse.
no, I'm talking about some of your purchases. They 4 boxes of moon pies
Oh, quit.
that didn't used to live here. Some 2 boxes of Little Debbie cakes. Little Debbie stock will probably go up if Mama starts shopping more. It took 2 loads to bring the sweets in.
Oh, it did.
Let's pray, Mama, ask for forgiveness for the way you've shown. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for preparing it. Dear Lord, we thank you Mama's doing so much better. Be with everybody here, all the folks that have prayer requests and needs. Pray, Lord, you'll just bless them. Watch over us, lead, guide, and direct us in all that we do. In your blessed name we pray. Amen. Yeah, she didn't think I noticed, but I did. I did notice. Now look at this Tupperware knife. I've got some fancy knives, but these Tupperwares cut right through a tomato. I mean, I don't have any problem slicing right through that peel, and y'all know what that means to a knife. If it goes through, it's sharp. It's good.
Ooh,
What?
your cutting skills. Right?
Oh, Mama, people come from miles
Yeah.
around just to hear me talk about cutting stuff.
Mm-hmm. You're improving on your cutting skills.
How come you ain't eating, Mama?
Oh, I was just gonna wait till you get ready to start.
Oh, I'm starting. Because right on there goes my tomato. Right on here goes a big old bunch of vadae. And then I'm going to put a little cheese on there. Can y'all see that mess? See why we just do hacked potatoes, don't you?
There's enough extra on it.
And we don't eat a whole one ever. Even when we're eating like steak and baked potato, it's usually split one. There's all the goodies, Mama. Now, I ain't going to do that sour cream. I'll let you have it.
Sweet.
Now, here's the regular moon pie.
And it's little tiny minis. Ain't a bite or two. in
There's
it.
4 of them. Here's a new improved, salted even. That's where she can't go by herself. Caramel moon pie.
I've never seen them.
You could have looked at them while you was in the store.
I got them for you.
And a once in a blue moon pie. Have you ever seen this hot mess? Blueberry moon pies. They're at our local Save-A-Lot right now. Go on out and grab you 4 boxes, evidently, because she got 2 regulars
They had a vanilla, but
I see over there oatmeal cream pies, jelly cream pie. Them things ain't been in this house since I've
I
been
got
shopping.
you green oatmeals because they didn't have that type you like.
And I only buy them. I try to buy them once every 4 or 5 weeks. And just monitor it. Here goes some goodness.
I deserve to get a little extra since it was celebration.
A little.
Mm-hmm.
She probably hid stuff for it. It's probably that her car probably full of boxes of
If
those.
I'd have thought of that, I'd have left them out there.
Bring them in one day at a time.
If I'd have thought of that sooner, I would have left them all out there.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be afraid they'd melt.
Yeah, I would.
I might have a little salt. My tomato saying you didn't salt me. This little pink Himalayan. It's so good for you. Don't tell me no different. I don't want to hear it. I don't believe any of it's great for you. But I bet that'll help that tomato out.
Oh yeah, tomato ain't good, but that little bit of salt.
It did. Mom, this is good.
Oh yeah.
What are y'all eating tonight? Baked potato, loaded. Going on here. Party night, Friday night.
They're probably eating a big old meal.
A lot of them's probably going out. A lot of people go out on Friday night. Hi, John and Momma. Hey, Roseanne. Love your videos, but your sound like you are in a tunnel.
Mm.
We use a huge microphone right here. See me sound like I'm in a tunnel? Mama. Mama went to the drugstore. I don't know what I'm thinking. Did you should have went to the drugstore? Mama went to the post office and got all kinds of goodies.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever find out who Nancy's last name is?
No, I didn't find it on that card.
Nancy.
From North Carolina.
That's all it says. A Mother's Day gift for Mama, gift for John, and the babies. Nancy's my kind of mama. I lost my mama 2 years ago at 99. Ain't that a blessing?
Blessing.
She's, Nancy, we're going to let you up in prayers all weekend. An adopted mom. She reminds me of her so much. I am a farmer's wife in North Carolina. I watch replays since I'm busy during lives. From Love Y'all, Nancy. Ain't that sweet?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you, I'll share Mama with any of you. She's good enough to share. And I am thankful. And sometimes people will say, cherish Mama while you have her, or cherish Mama. I cherish my Mama every day. I really do. And, there's nothing that says that she would be the first to go. So we cherish each other, don't we, Mama?
That's right. You never know when it's the last time.
We never know. Look at this. Let's talk about me for a minute. We talk about Mama quite a bit. Because she got me. Nancy, that's my favorite color. And look at that. I love that cup. I can't wait. I started to wash it out and drink it of it tonight, but I already have one going. But first thing in the morning, Nancy, I love that cup. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
He said it's like Christmas gift.
The babies. Look what she said, the babies. The babies are going to love you. These are softies. They're going to love you. She sent Mama this beautiful cutting board. Mama says, you're not using my cutting board.
No.
And it was about that hateful of a tone. It says everything tastes better when Mama makes it. Ain't that sweet? And ain't it the truth? Mama, anything you make, even a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I think tastes better than what I can come up
No,
with.
sure. I put it with love. That's why it is.
That's right. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Thank you, thank you,
That's
thank
the
you.
other one.
And then she says she's wearing these Mother's Day, Nancy. So what a fitting Mother's Day present in their little crosses. And their 14 karat gold little crosses. Didn't go on my coffee. We all good. Y'all editors out there, edit that part off. Just take that part off. I'll start from the beginning. Look at these beautiful 14 karat gold cross earrings. Mom gonna wear that Mother's Day.
I sure am.
Nancy, I'm glad we ain't having to fight over. I didn't buy her earrings this year. I didn't buy none. Y'all see that ribbon on that ribbon? Can you see that ribbon over on that refrigerator? That come off from the California boys sent Mama some delicious cookies.
Oh, they're good.
Now, I won't eat any of them because they're Mama's. I mean, I'm
I'll
6
share
or
them
8.
with
You would. But she says she's gonna eat one a day till she gets them in because they're a little treat for her.
Special.
And they are good. Thank you, boys. Steve Duncan sent her a beautiful card
It's
yesterday.
right there.
This one, yeah.
No, that first one is somebody else's. I got it today.
Okay, let me read it, and then I'll do Steve's. It says, Dear Mama, may your Mother's Day and every day be blessed with as much love as you always show to others. So enjoy you and John. Wishing you a beautiful Mother's Day. Cindy Orman. Cindy, you've
That's
sent
so
stuff,
pretty.
so look at how pretty. A
Very
Mother's Day
pretty.
blessing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Steve Duncan sent her this. It says, may your Mother's Day be bright and lovely. Isn't that a beautiful card? Oh, your gift is still in there, Mama. It's simply what you deserve because you're a wonderful mother and a beautiful person. Someone who is appreciated so much. Enjoy every moment. I hope John will be good to you this day and ever.
I didn't tell you that part of it.
Love Steve Duncan. I think he's trying to steal my mom. He done took popcorn out of my life.
Oh.
And he put a monetary gift in here, and Steve, I told you not to do that.
Yeah.
But
Thank
Mama,
you so much.
Mama will put that on some flowers, and we appreciate it, Steve. We appreciate it greatly, and you're a dear friend of ours, and we appreciate you.
I was thinking
Beautiful.
I might put it in church special offering for
For the
mothers.
yeah, and for Lottie Moon
Missions.
missions. You do whatever you want to with it, Mama.
That'd be a good thing to honor it. And I want to thank Nancy for all the gifts.
Nancy, the pups will be. I'm gonna tell them these are Nancy treats. They'll be so glad to hear your
They'll
name.
jerk them out of your hand before you get them through.
I'll go out and say, "Here's the Nancy treat," and then they'll get trained to. Every time they hear Nancy, they'll just wag them tails and jump and holler. They're easily influenced. Them pups are.
They love their treats. I know that.
I noticed since Mama's been feeling better, she's been slipping out there and treating them a lot more. She used to do that before and feed them 3 times a day. And I think she's trying to get them. See, they'd come over to my side, and now they're going back over to her side. She's getting them some
I
food.
figure when I get hungry, they're probably hungry, so I'll give them something.
I keep plenty of treats out there. I need to go get baby food,
They
Mama.
got some favorite ones over the others now. They love the pepperoni. What is it?
Pepperonis.
Pepperoni.
I need to go get baby food. I'm down to 2 bags.
Ooh.
What?
There's one out there not open. 3 really not open.
But I'm going to open one, and then that'll only give me 2 bags in reserve.
Ooh.
I always like to keep 1 in the airtight thing, and then 2 on reserve. And I feel like I got plenty enough for them in case I got sick and couldn't get to town.
They wouldn't go. That's back.
Are you making up stuff, Mama?
No, it went circling around.
How's your tater?
It's good. I've got my meat. You've been talking. I've been eating.
Thank y'all for all the gifts and people who didn't
Thank
sing
you
it.
so much, everybody.
We don't expect anything. We really don't. But some people, that's their love language. And that's what they like to do, and we appreciate you. We don't expect anybody to send anything, but just
I
thank
love my cards. They're so sweet and stuff.
One thing about us, if you send us anything, we cherish it.
Oh, yeah.
When I used to substitute before I started teaching, I would substitute for the lower grades. And usually we would go out to play at 2 o'clock, so they didn't already have time to like me. So I'd go out, take them out, you'd be out there watching them, and they'd come and bring you flowers. Little bitty
Violets and
dandelions, violets. Some of the boys would bring you rocks. And no matter how hard it was to stand there with a cup of coffee and a handful of flowers and rocks, I'd do my best, and I'd always take them in. And I'd always tell them I'm going to take these home because they cared enough to give them. And I really did bring some of the rocks home. I didn't always bring the flowers because really between, they would just be wilted before they'd be handled. But I'd bring some of the rocks home and throw them in a bowl. Well, I had quite a few rocks in there.
Yeah.
And I always think about them children. If a kid gives you anything, they give it to you from the heart.
That's right.
If it's a rock, whatever it is, take it. Tell them thank you. Cherish it. Because they mean well with it.
Worth more than money.
Mm-hmm.
When you was little, you would pick leaf flowers, but you never did leave much stem on them to put them in water to survive them.
Well, Mama, I was thinking that the most important part was the pretty flower.
And you'd break them off real short, but I'd keep them, put them in water best I could. I cherished every one of them.
Mm-hmm. I also brought you jars of lightning bugs, too.
Yeah.
To put by your bed.
Yeah, put these by your bed, Mommy. They'll give you light at night.
She'd say, you put them by yours and I'll get them in the morning. And then the next morning she'll say, we better put them back out there so they can light up the backyard.
That's right.
So we put them back out, and I'd pick them, I'd get them the next night.
Kids don't do stuff like that no more.
Probably not. If you're in a hurry, put your favorite chili, canned chili. This Armor is one of my favorites. And not because it's better than any of the others. It's just because it's my old friend from childhood. That was a good supper.
Very good.
Oh, let's see.
I can't see
I wasn't that sweet, Larissa. She had to put me here once in a while. Then she wouldn't let me cry, and she'd say things like, hush, or I'll give you something to cry about. And I'm thinking, you just did. But I didn't say that. Happy 5th birthday, Carlson, from Angela Britt. Angela Britt. Carlson's had a 5th birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Hey, Gloria Drummond. Troll alert. Who's my troll? I'm late. What do you have for dinner? We're having loaded baked potatoes, Wanda. Yum, yum, John says. Folks, this is all we got. And I got 2 bowls, 2 forks to wash.
Ooh.
Spoon and a knife and a pot. Not bad for a supper.
No, you've done good. I'm proud of you.
I don't know what we're going to do for Mother's Day. We're going to do whatever Mama wants to do. I've done give her gifts. I don't wait around for gifts. I can't stand it.
I'd cry if I didn't get them when they come.
And she's nosy and she peeks anyway, so why should I try?
I'm not that nosy.
The boxes will always be a little
No, I didn't mess with this box. It come damaged.
All I know is the ends wasn't sealed, but the middle was.
Well, I didn't do this. Sometimes I'm guilty, but this time I wasn't. You quit. I didn't do that.
And then there's something in the tone of her voice when she says, You got a box over there on the chair. What'd you order? She'll never ask that.
Daddy used to, he's worse than a kid. He'd peek it into our Christmas gifts that our aunts would send us and different things. And he'd pick it up, and he'd rub it, and he'd say, I believe you got a blue sweater, or I believe you got so-and-so.
He knew the color too, didn't he?
Oh, he let you know. And you'd say, Daddy, how did you know that? It took a while.
And old Jabberbox over here sometimes tells her.
Yeah, you got so-and-so coming. We didn't have that back when we were there.
No, but you figured it out, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. But Daddy would peep and tell us and aggravate us with it. We thought he really could tell what was in those packages.
He really could.
Oh, he'd peek in while we was at school. That's where I get my mischief from.
Somebody peeks in them sometimes.
Mommy would never do nothing like that.
I'll put it this way. Hardly ever do I get a box completely sealed around Christmas, Mother's Day, and her birthday.
Oh. Now, I did not look at this last one.
One time, stuff was falling out of it. I said, there's stuff falling out of this. Boy, they must
Well.
have been rough on that one. You gotta watch her like a hawk.
Oh, you don't.
Mommy, you want me to run to the store and get some sweets?
You might have to. It's according to how much I eat.
These are a curious creature. I can't really imagine them being pretty.
Well, they're blue.
Y'all have these?
We've never had them. It says once in a blue moon. You know how often a blue moon is?
Uh-huh. So the moon is full twice in the same month. Happens twice a year. I was right. Thank
They're
you.
blue. Blue just like on the box. Look how little they are.
Well, you made up for it. You bought 4 boxes of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess.
It's blueberry artificial flavoring. I can smell the blueberry.
Yeah, it smells like a blueberry.
Yeah. I can smell the blueberry.
Blue moon.
These are made right here in Tennessee, or used to be. Oh, I don't know.
Okay. What chocolate you gonna eat? You gonna try it?
Yeah.
Oh, she will. I talked her into it. That was hard.
I can't read this. I can see the Chattanooga Bakery.
Well, tastes like blueberry. It's not bad.
Chattanooga Bakery. You sure smell the blueberry.
It tastes like those blueberry muffins you make at home. Go ahead and get you some Blue Moon. Is that turning my teeth blue?
A little.
No, I ain't gonna have blue teeth.
You go brush them.
On second thought, maybe you don't want to try them.
Just don't take
Were they
it.
blue?
No, they're all right.
It's gone. I guess it's okay if it goes by that fast. Chew on my back teeth.
Oh, they're pretty good. I wasn't expecting them to be.
They are pretty good.
Oh.
If we remember and they're still left, we'll try the salted caramel ones. Whatnot. Anybody had them yet? Me either. Moon pie. What's people saying? I've never seen blueberry or caramel. I haven't either. My daddy and my granny would eat regular moon pies with a slice of cheese on it. And of course, I seen them and I tried it and I liked it. Have you ever tried it? American cheese. Peel it from the plastic, get it from the pre-sliced block, or however. A piece of American cheese on top of a moon pie. It's delicious. Anybody else have any weirdness like that going on in your families? John, what grade?
These are Tennessee cakes.
What grade do you teach? I'm not a teacher, Peggy. I did that for a short amount of time. And I taught. I've done all grades as substituting when I was in college. Then I worked, when I started teaching, I did special ed in high school level. And I really liked that. But also, for 2 years, I did alternative school. I'm taking little mean kids. You know, nothing blesses you better. I ran into a young man the other day. We were out grocery shopping. It's been a month or so. And he was the meanest little booger. Had a brother. And, but I had him quite, about a year. And he walked up to me and said, "You remember me?" I said, "Yeah, I do." And I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm doing better." He said, "I just want to tell you thank you." He said, "I know you cared about us and I know you took time with us." And that made me feel good.
Oh, yeah.
It really did, that he remembered that I respected him. He was probably 5th, 6th grader when I had, because at that time I got them all. If there was 6th grade up, 5th grade, sometimes I got them too with high school. But he thanked me and he said, "I always liked you." After that, he said, because I thought he was tough and strict, but he did treat us good. So I always like that. I mean, I like to hear people say that, and that means a lot, you know. And I had to fire a person one time after I got out of teaching, and one of the co-workers ran into him at the store, and he was working at that store, and they had told him that we miss him and all that, and he said, "Well," and he said, "Tell John I said hi." He said, "He tried with me," he said, "but it just didn't click." And he said, "But he treated me good," and he said, "Best job I ever got fired for." I hated it, I had to, but it just didn't work out, and that's what I told him when we had to let him go. But my point is, you can treat people with respect.
Oh, yeah.
And treat them nice, and even a bad situation can be the best it can be sometimes. Frostbite. Wanda, what do you mean frostbite? We're supposed to get that cold? It's 69. We come back up to the heat zone today. It was in 77 at one point.
Mm.
Smile
I don't
can
know how
make
you're
any
seeing that on that shirt.
It's hard, Mama. I can't hardly. I was trying to read this one. Jonathan's telling Joyce something. Says, you know, your smile can make. I don't know. We're talking about smiles. Smiles can go a long way. So I'll put that in there. Emily K. Marsh, don't you know your smile? Oh, Jonathan is the troll. I just realized that. Don't pay no attention to Jonathan. Clear out of here. These people don't want you talking about their smiles. I thought you was being nice, Jonathan Richard. Everybody know where Jonathan Richard. I'll take care of him later.
Oh, goodness.
Lord, he's telling everybody about the smiles. Like he a dentist. Are those mini, or have they just gotten small? Well, Melvin Roberts, I think it's both.
It's minis.
They're minis, but I think they have gotten smaller. These little boogers ain't much bigger than a saltine cracker or a Ritz cracker.
Or vanilla wafers.
It's a little blue moon. And the caramel's the same. So they're all little.
All of them's the minis.
These are pretty good. If you can keep from buying them, don't buy them because they ain't no count. They're just fattening. But when they're that little, if you just eat one, I guess you've done all right, because it ain't nowhere in the bite.
Yeah.
Mama, say good night to these fine folks. I can't wait to drink up my coffee cup in the morning.
Oh, he's tickled to death with that cup.
That's my favorite color. Love that natural on the bottom. Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
Thank you.
Thank everybody for everything. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
And good night, Mama. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night tonight.
Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If we don't, we'll see you Sunday morning, Sunday school highlights. If we get busy tomorrow in projects, we got plants to plant. Woo! We got so much to do tomorrow. I'm tired thinking about it. I'm in the corner of bed right
You
now.
better go to bed now and rest.
If we get tolerable weather, we may go live during the planting of the plants. I don't know, but we'll see what we come up with. Y'all have a good night. God bless you, and we hope to see you soon. Say good night, Mom. Bye-bye.